Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Mavericks. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And of course, there's Los Angeles, sitting there 4 spots below.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got McDyess. He's out there with Person. And it's Childress in at center. And for Los Angeles, Felder is out there with Garnett. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Terry in at the 5 down low. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And there's the pass to Garnett. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Knocks it loose. Now here's Billups. Not a lot of room. Here's Bryant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Tries to keep it alive. Dallas again turning it over. And you look at these teams, Doris, both great on the glass.
You know, rebounding is about emphasis. It's about being physical. It's about taking command on the glass. I love that both of these teams put a heavy emphasis on commanding the backboards.
Now here's Billups. Pass to Garnett. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Nichols, guarded by Garnett. Poked away. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. And Kobe throws it down.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And stolen by Billups. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
McDyess passes to Cotton. To stop the run. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Clock at 2. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bryant's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
This feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Passes to McDyess. Now, here's Childress. Terry covering, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And now, let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Nichols is guarded by Billups. Here's Nichols. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pass to McDice. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No good from Felder. Dallas trails by 12. Here's Cotton, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Outside Billups. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Cotton, the pass to Nichols. Here's the pass to Childress. Here's Person. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's tipped and stolen by Billups. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Felder. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with Nichols.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's Billups. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Nichols is guarded by Billups. From 12 feet out. Pass to Person. Takes a 3. Billups gets the rebound. And here are the Lakers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Dallas trails by 17. Passes it to Childress. Here's Person. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball stolen. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Right around 25 points per. Almost 2.5 steals and 4 rebounds. And you love his anticipation. All those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Pass to Childress. Inside, here's Nichols, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Billups. Here's Terry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time. Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Terry. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Here's Cotton. 8 points his last outing. The high post shot will not go. This is off the front line. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And finish off by Bryant.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Lakers. Big dice up top. Pocket 6. The pass to Nichols. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Tries from 16. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Cotton. To the left side wing. Pass to Nichols. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Dallas making a switch. Los Angeles shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
What's up?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Person, and it's Childress in at the 5. So the wing on the left, 5 to shoot. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Dallas, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Passes to Felder. He lobs it up. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Dallas trails by 12. That's the Childress. Here's Rivera. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The shot by Kobe, no good. Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Los Angeles on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Nichols passes to Childress. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Felder. 6 points for him. Terry trying to get open. Here's Cotton. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And so here is Dallas after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Stolen by Terry. Here's Felder. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lavira, who's guarded by Phillips. Here's Childress, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Kobe, the pass to Phillips. Down low, Garnett. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Cotton. And the officials call a traveling violation. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Ryan passes to Felder. To the wing right side. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Cotton. Good work defensively by Terry.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And so here is Dallas following the basket by Kobe Bryant. The pass to Nichols. Kicks it to Childress. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers with the rebound. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kobe. That one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Pass to Person. And that one is stuffed right through.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Lakers leading by 11. Phillips dishes to Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Davis is checked in for Cotton.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
Kobe with the steal. Passes it to Felder. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Garnett misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, then on Tuesday.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte. It's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Bryant's running. At the tip.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Dallas trails by 16. Nichols passes to Person. Nichols, guarded by Garnett. Here's Rivera. He can't get that one. Nice defense from Billups.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start, to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that,
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dallas trails by 20. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chauncey Billups out there at Bryant. It's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. Good on both. So it's the Mavericks now. Nichols passes to Cotton. Dallas moving it around. Feeds it to McDyess. Pass to Cotton. Shot clock at 3. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Billups. Double team on Billups. McDyess with the ball. Now Garnett defending. The pass to Cotton. McDyess kicks to Cotton. The 19-foot shot. It's deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Cotton, the pass to Person. From downtown, a new 14 for the Mavericks.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Felder surveying the floor. Garnett the pass to Felder. A beautiful reverse layup. Felder's got 12.
How about the veteran Garnett letting that play develop and the quick pass?
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Nichols is guarded by Billups. Nichols passes to McDyess. And Billups pulls it down. Billups has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kobe against Person. Outside Bryant to the right side. Right side Billups. Garnett. Pass to Felder. Now Kobe. Kobe draws it up. Outside Billups. Garnett outside. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Childress has got 5 rebounds tonight. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And it's Terry with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks to Cotton. 6 to shoot. The guy's trying to get open. Cotton gets the bucket.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Left side, Billups. Here's Felder. A rebound by Childress.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Bryant is doubled. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Passes it to Felder. Garnett left side. Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Person. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, his strength and really that nose for the ball makes McDyess a huge contributor on the offensive glass. He cleans up a lot of his teammates' mistakes.
Now here's Kobe. 16 points for him. Pass to Billups. Terry with it. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Garnett misses. Dallas trails by 20. Poke loose. It's stolen by Garnett. Looking to get it going. Here's Bryant. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay it.
And the Mavericks call time here. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. On the court for the Mavericks. McDyess is out there in person. And it's Nichols in at the 1 spot. Here's Person. The dish to Childress. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. McDyess has got 16 points here in the second half.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Nowitzki. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just remarkable anticipation from Nowitzki. Gets the defense to be way too physical with him.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Nowitzki is as consistent as they come. A true gamer who continues to shine bright in the later stages of his career.
Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Dallas trails by 14. Here's Nichols. Feeds it to McDyess. Takes it off the glass. McDyess has got 32 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The pass to Felder. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDice. Pass to Person. Launches it. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 20.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Nichols passes to Rivera. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. And here we go. And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas trails by 16. Nichols, he's guarded by Billups. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to McDice. From deep.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Lakers leading by 16. Outside, Billups. Pass to Bryant. Nice again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Garnett. Dallas calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Dallas trails by 18. Kobe with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Baseline jumper. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Looking to end his cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Left side, Billups. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The shot's good from Bryant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Bryant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Rivera, guarded by Kobe. Rivera. And it goes down 2 points.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Outside Billups. Pulls up. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And that one's good by Garnett.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass.
Rivera defended by Bryant. Garnett comes over to help. Trying to get open is Davis. Here's McDyess. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. McDyess has got 34 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
For the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Cotton's checked in for the Mavericks. The free throw drops for Kobe. Dallas trails by 19. Here's Person. Nichols passes to McDyess. The Lakers with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Felder. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got 4 rebounds in this game. A rebound by the Lakers.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Felder. Garnett outside. Right wing. Double team on Billups. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Four on the shot clock. And Garnett misses. Dallas trails by 19. Here's Cotton. Banked in off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Kobe passes to Billups. Here's the floater. Now here's Kobe. He's covered closely. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. Great, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Dallas trails by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Nichols is guarded by Billups. Here's Person. And there's the pass to McDyess over Garnett.
Well, there's the 2008 Defensive Player of the Year. KG's been frustrating shooters for a long, long time.
Felder, the pass to Kobe. Outside, Billups. Back to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double team Kobe, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nichols is guarded by Billups. Nichols passes to Davis. Davis. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Billups. Pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McDyess has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Nichols is guarded by Billups. Billups with some nice defense here. Lakers leading by 18. Pass to Felder. Garnett kicks to Felder. Clock at 6. And here's Kobe. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Nichols is guarded by Billups. Nichols passes to Davis. Here's Cotton. Passes it to Nichols. He kicks it to Cotton. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Outside, Billups. Garnett, right side. Here's Terry. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. Dallas trails by 18. Here's Person. There's the pass to Nichols. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cotton. Dallas, no good that time either.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kobe Bryant.
I I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Person, the guy's trying to get open. That shot misses. Phillips passes to Felder. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.